it was definitely a rough road through the drugs and alcohol. And
Mm-hmm.
I knew it for a fact because when I was sitting on my bed thinking, what the fuck am I doing wrong in my life? What can I do to make things better? And right there, I think that was a turning point in my life.
So tell us, you had this awakening. So what next? Like you get up off the bed and then what?
I went to see an addictions counselor. I
Mm-hmm.
went to see an addictions counselor, and I walked in, and I was drunk. I got to admit, I was drunk. I went there, and I was down, basically on my knees, begging for help. And so this lady took me in. She says, "Hey, Christopher, this is what we can do for you. But you got to remember that if we put you through this program, you're going to have to want this program. We're not going to force you into this program, but you're going to have to want this program."
Mm-hmm.
And so at the time, I was desperate. I was desperate. Like I said, I was homeless, jobless, and my child was sitting in foster care.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, I made the decision. So I checked myself in for a treatment program, and I went to one of the treatment programs in Alberta. And I think it was a 3 month treatment program, which, man, 110% loved it. I loved it. It was
Mm-hmm.
such a warming experience to get myself into that treatment program. Uh, just learning about traumas and effects, especially doing all that inner child work, that healing, those group discussions and those councils, those individual one-on-one sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I couldn't ask for anything better. So growing up, going into this addictions counselor's office, basically down on my knees, hands and knees, begging for some help. She checked me into this 3 month treatment program.
Mm-hmm.
Best thing in my life. Everything went good. Checked out of there. I ended
How
up
was it? How was
getting.
it getting out? Before we get too far ahead, how was like?
Oh,
Did you not like? Because like I know when I went in, like I was like I don't want to be here, and then halfway through, I'm like I don't want to leave. So like, how was it?
it was definitely hard, man. When I went in, and same thing. I felt that boot. Like I definitely didn't want to be here.
Mm-hmm.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is not going to help.
Yeah.
I had all those thoughts and all those feelings going through my mind that this was not going to be helpful at all for me, and things are not going to go the way that I want them to go. So, being in that program, about a month into the program, man, I thought it was the best thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
I absolutely loved it. It was such a safe environment for me to be at.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I could just be by, who I am, be myself, be normal,
Good food.
and yeah, good food,
Mm-hmm.
good people, good counselors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whole thing was definitely 110%.
Mm-hmm.
And so coming closer to my completion date, um, definitely a lot of mixed feelings, scared.
Mm-hmm.
You are going back now into the belly of the beast,
Yeah, man.
and you go down to Saskatoon or any of those main streets there, and it's all off sale, off sale, off sale. You
Mm-hmm.
see it everywhere. You see it everywhere, and man, it was definitely hard. It was definitely hard. I guess bouncing out of that treatment program, completing it, and then
Mm-hmm.
going back, and from there on, being down on my luck, not having a place on my own, and then now I'm getting access to my child now. I'm being granted the primary care of my child, and so I had to go stay with my mother, and my mother was living in the Losh at the time.
Mm-hmm.